Welcome back, Tarot fam. It is more numerology and predictions for 2026. We're talking about Taylor Swift. We'll be right back. Welcome, my tarot maniacs and my numerology maniacs. The first video dropped and it was all about my numerology, and you guys are really keen on this. So I am loving that we're going to talk about some of our celebrities. I've got my notes on my other screen instead of doing a split screen because there's a lot of detail that we are going to have in today's triple play. You're going to get 3 videos tomorrow. 3. Well, when you're watching, it's going to be today, but it'll be tomorrow for me. So you're going to get 3 videos. We're going to do numerology on Taylor Swift. We're going to do it on Travis Kelce. And then we're going to do it on their relationship. So it's going to be really fun. And we're going to throw some tarot in there because I know you guys like that. So how we're going to use the tarot in this series is we're going to use the tarot to give us some directives how the subject of the reading can use that numerology energy to their benefit and what kind of things they should look out for. So same kind of readings I do for you guys. As always, you can order readings from me on Hipsy, pre-recorded readings, and I will have open hours on Hipsy between Christmas and New Year's. So hope to see some of you guys over there. I am getting back to business. So let's see what's going on here. So let's talk about Taylor Swift. Her birthday is December 13th, 1989. One of the things I didn't realize is that she was born the year that I graduated high school. So I did not know that. That's why the album was 1989, I guess. So we're going to continue our numerology series. We're actually going to kick it off. I don't really consider mine being the first one. This is kicking it off. Main thing, how is this energy used best? So Taylor's numerology, we talked about the life path number. The life path is what we are born into this existence with. And so hers comes up to a life path 8. So that is a number of power, success, influence, and material mastery. So this isn't about so much expansion and doing things differently, but about reveling in that success. Remember, when we are working with tarot and the minor arcana, 9 is completion, 10 is moving on to the next thing. 8s are a place of stability. The numerology does reflect that as well. 8 life paths are here to shape systems, build empires, and learn how to hold on to power without being consumed by it. So let's drop a few cards here for Tay-Tay. Let's give her a few cards here. And I am going to do just like this. So how can she best shape the power system that she is in right now? How can she best do that? She doesn't have to try very hard. She actually has a good head on her shoulders right now, and she's got good advisors. I know she's got her dad in there kind of directing traffic on everything, but she does have a good head on her shoulders. So what about building her empire? She's doing it. We're watching it happen. I still think that the Eras tour that she did and then the subsequent movie, having everybody dress up, really turning it into a phenomenon. We haven't seen anything like that since the Grateful Dead and Fish, in my opinion. We haven't seen people that wanted to go to multiple shows in a concert so voraciously. So, people do want to do that. They do want to see their favorite bands or performers multiple times on a tour. Sometimes there's different things. Over the summer, we saw Judas Priest and Alice Cooper. And what we didn't realize was that they like flipped a coin, like, you know, the different one headlined every show. So that was kind of interesting. That was like the big question mark for us. Who was going to go first? Was it going to be the Coop or was it going to be Judas Priest? And it was Judas Priest went first. I love Alice Cooper, so it didn't matter as long as we got to see both of them. So, I do think she is in the process of building this empire. I think there are other people that want to see multiple shows from a performer, but she turned it into a phenomenon. She turned it into an event, and we had all these young girls that were paying $1,000 for a ticket, $3,000 outfits, $5,000, $10,000 outfits. You know, everybody was really getting on board. What about holding on to that power? What does she need to know? The Emperor, she does need to disperse that power, and she needs to have good counsel. Want to make sure that she has good counsel on this. So there we go. Now, her personal year is a year 8. Power year, contracts, money, authority, and legacy. So if she has a life path of 8 and she's entering a personal year of 8 inside a universal year 1, this is about stepping into control, but choosing how that control is expressed. So let's see what we can expect. Well, she's certainly not worried about what's going on. And there is some change of course here. She is thinking about possibly breaking out of her mold. We've already seen this before because she was, if you guys don't remember, she was like a country kind of singer. And then she went the pop route. So I am going to say that optimally, if she changes the course of her art, we're going to see some interesting things. So it's not about changing everything, but changing the course of how that art is expressed, expanding upon it. So what does that look like? What does that look like? Proteges. I think we're going to start seeing more proteges showing up. Cultivating the next round. So if Taylor Swift had been a Mouseketeer or something like that, I would say she would possibly be using that vehicle to find the next big pop star. I think she would be using that vehicle. But she doesn't have that. There's something else that's going to go on. And you know, Carly Kloss is a friend of hers, the Victoria's Secret model. I heard that they kind of fell out. I don't believe it. I love Carly Kloss. My cousin's wife looks just like her. Believe it or not, she does look just like her. Carly Kloss did a lot of work with girls in STEM. And I'm wondering if Taylor is going to start branching off into that a bit more, so that she can not necessarily perform all the time. There's a coaching aspect, becoming the leader of the pack, kind of in the way that Madonna has done. And I think that we do see this coming up for Taylor Swift. I think this is a good direction for her to go in. She's already proven that she's a subject matter expert in terms of entertainment. So why not pass that information on to others? Expanding her control. Actually, it's not really expanding her control. It's like thickening her control. It's like making it more secure, becoming a gold standard. And I do get the sense like the Kennedys during Camelot with Jackie Kennedy and JFK, I feel like they kind of cemented that Kennedy legacy. And I think Taylor Swift is cementing her legacy now. So let's do just a little bit more. So how can she best work with this energy? So what helps her right now? Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back in the past. What is working against her? Making decisions too quickly and without any emotion. So this is a very logical decision. She's making decisions too quickly without any emotions. And what should be her focus? Don't worry about making money. You are a money maker, girl. Money is magnetized to you. Taylor Swift, you don't have to worry about that. It's not prediction here. This is aligning with that energy that is already graced around her. So certainly, I think her numbers are showing power consolidation, not reinvention. I don't think she's going to reinvent. I don't think we're going to see a shift from like pop back to country western or anything like that. I do think that this is really making her balsamic reduction of her career and finding the stuff that works really well and then growing from there. So possibly proteges. I think possibly we see some proteges, but we're going to keep talking about her. So stick around for a little bit later today. You're going to get another video. We're going to be talking about Travis Kelce. And then you're going to get a third one where we talk about their relationship, because there's a lot of question marks in their relationship. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be right back.